Salam and hello everybody. I hope you're all doing really well today. Alhamdulillah, I'm really well, thank you. So in this video I share my weekly meal prep, which includes main meals and a few snacks, and it's for my family of 8. So I tend to do my weekly meal prep over the weekend, most of it on a Saturday, and if I have anything left to do, I'll finish it off on the Sunday. There's my little youngest Dolly at 4 months old, mashallah. And there's the meals that I had planned for the week. Didn't stick to it exactly, but roundabout. So the first thing I prepared was a load of minced meat to use as fillings and toppings throughout the week. So as you'll know, it's lockdown at the moment. The kids are home from school, and I just wanted to prepare some extra snacks that would keep the kids full throughout the day, because the week before I hadn't meal prepped and it was just difficult just finding lunch ideas or quickly making a sandwich. So I thought this mincemeat filling would be useful to put in toasties. So throughout the week I made mincemeat and cheese toasties, and it was really quick and easy to prepare. So I chopped up some onions, garlic, ginger and chilies, and I browned a load of mince in the pan, so on a medium heat. Put a little bit of oil in and then browned the mince and kind of dried it off, any excess waters. There's the salt and some basic spices, probably some cumin powder, coriander powder, turmeric powder and a bit of chili powder. And once the mince was browned, I added in the chopped onions, chilies and garlic and ginger, the salt and spices, and just cooked that nicely. And then I sorted out 2 curries, so 2 meals for the week. So I decided to make a lamb and potato curry and a chicken drumstick and pepper curry. So as I normally do, 4 onions, 2 chilies, a load of garlic and ginger, chop it in the mini chopper, and then I cook the onion mixture in one pan and then split it between 2 pans. I've done this for ages now. If you've watched me for a while, you'll be bored of this little bit, but it's fine. So I prep all the ingredients, all the spices and salt, put it in 2 separate kind of sections, and then it's easier when you actually just come to cooking the meals. So right now I'm just separating the onion mixture between 2 pans, adding in the peppers and the tomatoes in one pan, and the potatoes and the tomatoes in the other one. The spices and salt have gone in, giving everything a lovely stir there. And then I'm adding in the meat, so chicken drumsticks in one pan and the lamb pieces in the other. Then I cover them with water, leave them cooking for about 30 minutes, and then while that was happening, I had a little coffee break, some cake and custard. And then the curries were ready, so I took them off the heat, just allowed them to cool. And then I marinated some chicken wings to use the following day. We were gonna do a little barbecue in the garden. So I'm just preparing the marinade. Just a bit of oil, sunflower oil, salt, red chili flakes, paprika, garlic and ginger paste, a little bit of lemon juice, And then I added this peri peri marinade from Asda. Added in the chicken wings. Coated it all beautifully in that lovely marinade. And then I leave them overnight to use the following day. So I just refrigerate the wings and make sure the flavor really soaks in. And then for one meal during the week, I made this Mediterranean veg and spinach lasagna. It's really tasty. I got the recipe from an Asda magazine. I'll link it in the description if I can find it online. The good thing is there's no meat. It's good to have a meat-free day. I've added the butternut squash, the Mediterranean veg to the pan. Added in a bit of salt, I think. And mixed herbs. And then I'm just kind of cooking that. You can also roast this veg, which is also lovely. And then added in a full bag of baby spinach. And kind of cook that off. And then a whole tub of my beloved passata. Once that was all combined and it came to the boil, I switched it off. And then I made the white sauce, the bechamel sauce. So 50 grams of butter, 50 grams of plain flour, mix it together until it forms a paste. This is on a lowish heat, and then I add in about 400 ml of whole milk, maybe a little bit more, depends on how much sauce you want. About 400 should be fine. And then bring that to the boil. Make sure I whisk it as I bring it to the boil so there's less lumps. And then added in a little bit of salt, little bit of coarse black pepper, optional. And then some cheese as well, optional. Switch it off and then stir the cheese in, and that is beautiful and ready to go in our lasagna dish. So I don't pre-cook my lasagna sheets, as I mentioned before. Comes out fine. Lovely helping of grated cheese on top. And there's 3 of the main meals for the week, as well as the mincemeat filling and topping. And then I thought as a snack I'd make some tuna kebabs. Chopped up some potatoes. Added to a pan covered with cold water, sprinkled a little bit of salt on, brought it to the boil, cooked until the potatoes were soft, and then added them to a large mixing bowl. Added in 3 tins of tuna chunks drained, some spinach, no, not spinach, added some coriander, sweet corn, garlic paste, some garam masala, I think that's some paprika, 2 eggs, some chopped onions, and I think a chili went in there. gave that a wonderful mix. And then added in some plain flour, a little bit of breadcrumbs, because that's all I had left. And then just mashed that together using a potato masher. And finally, I shaped them into kebabs. I did freeze some of these and then I cooked some of them, fried them I think, on the same day as well. They did taste very nice, mashallah. And finally, I made some Wowee meatballs, just meatballs really. Just wanted them to sound more brilliant than they were. So some lamb mince, I think it was, some chopped onion and chili, garlic paste, some plain flour, egg, mashed that all together with my hand, shaped into meatball shapes, popped them in the oven for about 20 minutes and then popped them in the freezer. And I made a cheese and onion and mushroom quiche as well. I'll link the recipe for this. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope it gave you some ideas. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and inshallah see you soon. Take care. Salam. Bye.